Hi everyone, Cheryl here with another CottageCutz video, and this one is on my toilet paper mini album that I created using different CottageCutz dies. And so let's go ahead and get started. And on the first page here, I went ahead and used the springtime collection. I used the picket fence border, and I basically just put it towards the bottom, and behind it I actually used the magnolia doily, and that's a die. And what I did was I kind of measured where I wanted it and then snipped off the bottom of the doily, so it creates kind of a background to put a picture. So I figured you could put a picture in here. And then on this little love tag, which is from the Valentine release, I went ahead and used that to do some journaling. And then I also used the zinnia flower, which I do have a video on how to create the flowers here, and it's on our YouTube channel, and that should be, you can find that on the CottageCutz blog on the right hand side of the blog. And then I also used the springtime mini butterfly, and on the butterfly what I did was I used the glossy accents, and then I went ahead and put some pearls down the center while the glossy accents was still wet, and that way what it does is it kind of glues them in, so you don't have to worry about them falling off. I don't know if you have problems with your pearls, even the sticky ones, they tend to come off later on, so I like to use glue and stuff to keep them secured down. And then my ribbon here is Really Reasonable Ribbons Pink Sateen. And this is one of my favorite ribbons, and so I used that throughout my album. And then I also used the moss leaf trim, and so that kind of runs as a vine on the front page. And so that's the front page. Now on the inside what I did was I used another one of the love tags and just added a bow to that. And so you could put a picture and some journaling on that and then just shove it back inside your album. And so on my second page here, whoops, okay, I have to get used to which way I've got to go. Sorry about that. Okay, so for my second page here, I used Really Reasonable Ribbon, carried the rosette trim, and right now they only have yellow left, but I went ahead and bought up a few colors. And so I love using this in albums and on scrapbook pages because you can do several different things with it. And I used it to be able to hold tags. You could put pictures and mat them, maybe add a bow to the top and then let them slide. They won't slide through because your bow is going to hold them from falling through. And then I went ahead and just added the pearls. I glued them to the center of the rosettes. And so that's that page. And now on my oops, here we go. my third page, I went ahead and used the flower vine, and that also is from the springtime release, and that's a CottageCutz die. And I used the little flowers, and I actually layered them, and so there's two right here. And I used what I use on all my flowers to give them some dimension is Helmar Scrap Dots. I love this stuff. I think I have probably like 5 or 6 tubes of it. I go through it pretty quick. So this is really awesome product to use when you're making your flowers. And so on these flowers here, I went ahead and glimmer mist them, kind of like how I do my zinnia ones. And then I added some pearls to the center, and then some Really Reasonable Ribbon lace to the bottom. And then again, another tag for a photo and some journaling to put inside, and so that works really well. Oops. And so now for my fourth page, I love these little minis from CottageCutz. They are actually, well, one of my many favorites. All of the CottageCutz are my favorite, but these little ladybugs are so cute, and I don't know if you can see them. What I did was I cut them out with a black cardstock or design paper, and it has little lines through it that are white, and then I used some red cardstock. And for the little black dots, I went ahead and used the Viva pearl pin. I love this stuff. Easy to use, and you just add your pearls, their little dots, and you set it aside to dry, and so that's pretty easy. Again, another picket fence, and I'm using it to hold another tag. And then I ran some lace across the fence, and then some lace from the front page comes through the back page. Can you see that? Oops. I'm kind of crooked, I think. Let me straighten out. Okay, here we go. Okay, I hope you could see that. And then I added buttons, and that's it. And then my tag, it's another love tag. Here is the new Tea Time laced envelope, and I love this envelope. I actually did 2 tutorials on this, and you can find those tutorials as well as my zinnia flower tutorial. You can find those on the CottageCutz blog on the right hand side, or on the CottageCutz YouTube channel as well. This little lace envelope I thought was perfect to use in a book, in a little mini album, to hold a little card with some pictures and some journaling on the inside. And so that's what I did, is I basically just made a simple card to put inside, and it can hold your pictures and some journaling, and then it's just tucked away. I didn't embellish this at all. I kind of wanted to leave it so I can show it in the video, and so that's what I did. Another love tag. Love these little tags. They are so perfect for your mini albums and your scrapbook layouts. And then my last page is another one of the zinnia flowers, and I went ahead and glimmer mist this one too. And again, this is I do have the video on that, a video tutorial on how I made that. And here's the vine, and the vine was cut out with a green and white design paper, kind of a heavier one, and then I just added some buttons to that, real simple. And then the tag here is actually from the envelope, and I'm going to show you what I did. I actually had cut out the envelope and put it together upside down. So meaning I had taken the top part and had folded it and glued it to the sides. And so I thought, I'm not going to use that. So what I did was I cut out the tag right here and thought it would make a perfect tag for your album. And so I figured I'll use that in here. And so there you have it. And so I hope you enjoyed my video today using CottageCutz dies. And thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. Have a nice day.